Hi everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today we are continuing on in my series on using household items in your junk journals. And today we're going to be focusing on using masking tape, book pages, and two-sided cardstock. Now granted, not everybody has two-sided cardstock, but that's going to be what we're going to use today to create this. This is a page from the current journal I am working on, and we are going to create this triple fold out that is two-sided. Isn't that fun? All secured with masking tape. Yee-hee. So, like I said, what you're going to need: masking tape, some book pages, and some two-sided cardstock. Now granted, if you don't have two-sided cardstock, just make all the pages with some book pages, right? That's fine. So what you have to look at first is how big your journal page is. Now, I made my triple fold out a little bit smaller than the size of the book pages. And this particular triple fold out is 4.5 across by 7. So we're going to go with something very similar to that in size. So I'm going to move that out of the way. So what I did is I cut my book pages. Now in this particular case, remember My Lady Caprice, the altered book I did? Love that. Anyways, these are book pages. You could also use dictionary pages, magazine pages. Oh, that's a really good idea. Oh, geez. Okay. And I used, in this particular case, 3. What you oh, that's horrible English. What you want to end up with is something that's sturdy, that'll hold up to being, having some ephemera on it or some ribbons or some sort of embellishments. So I wouldn't use just one book page. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue this puppy together. And using my Scotch Create glue stick, I'm going to go around the whole thing and just stick it together. And it doesn't matter. It's not exact. It's no big deal. What you want to make sure, though, is you get a generous amount so that you don't have a lot of buckling in the middle of the pages. So there you go. Easy enough, right? And if it's not exactly the same, that's no big deal. Not exactly even, no problem at all. All right, so there's one. And in my example, I've got 3 different patterns. You can go with all the same pattern or mix it up. As you know, I love to mix patterns. So I've got 3 pieces of double-sided cardstock that I did cut. I'll move all this other stuff out of the way here. Those are my offcuts into the 4.5 by 7. And they're double-sided. Aren't those gorgeous? Those are from the Graphics Fairy Premium membership. So we're going to use some of those today. And so usually a piece of cardstock is either 12 by 12 or maybe 6 by 6. It just depends. Now I printed these off on sheets that were 8.5 by 11 and cut them down. So I do have some offcuts here, which we're going to use later. So that's always a bonus, right? Okay, so what we're going to do, easy enough, let me get out my example here, is we're going to start by hooking them together with some masking tape. Yes, just plain old masking tape. So what I need is my piece of wax paper. Here it is. We're going to take a piece of masking tape. Now this is where you can let your creativity just flow. And on my example, the masking tape I used right along the side there, as you can see, that's probably about, let me see how many inches that is. I don't want to guess. It's about 4 inches. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a strip about 4 inches, and obviously just eyeball it. No precise measurements here. And I am just going to stick it on this piece of wax paper, and I am going to color this because I want to. And I like it. So I am using my Distress Oxide in Victorian Velvet, but you know, go with whatever your journal theme is, right? I'm just going to go over the top with that, and you can be as you know, saturate this as much as you want with whatever color you're going with. Now, another thing you could do on this is you could do some stamping or some stenciling. Fabulous, right? Oh, I love that. So I'm going to get a little bit more because I do like the pink a lot. And you can't really see this, but when you put it against your page that you want to hook together, it'll show up. And then you just peel it off like that. Comes right off, right? And we're gonna glue, or not glue, oh, not glue. Stick these two sides together. Now I'm trying to remember, you know when you make something and you don't remember how you did it? All right, I tore this down in half, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the whole darn thing. So we're just gonna, you line up your pages, not overlapping, just right next to each other. And we're gonna stick it down. And another thing the masking tape does, which is cool, is it kind of gives it an vintagey look. In my opinion, like it's, you know, was taped a long time ago and it's been weathered. All right, now we're going to use, okay, so we've got a book page, a scrap cardstock page, and then I'm going to put another one right next to it. And I don't really think it matters which way goes with what, but I don't know. We'll go with that. Okay, so back up the truck a minute. I need to do one more of these. So this is like, you know, like I say, crafting as you go. So I forgot I needed to do 2. So when you're watching this video, do 2 at the same time. Save you about 30 seconds, right? Geez, no big deal, Pam. Okay, so we're gonna get some more of this Victorian Velvet on here. Love it, love it. Okay. Or even, you know what else you could do? You could mix colors. Oh, that would be good. Oh no, my camera just fell. Hold on. Oh, I certainly apologize, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, well, rather than redo the whole video, we're just gonna go with it. So, sorry. Oh, just goes to show you, YouTubers are people too. And things happen. I guess that could be a blooper, right? But I don't know. I think that's pretty funny, actually. And I hope you guys still think it's funny and still watch me, even when my camera fell over. Sometimes it works great, and sometimes it just has a mind of its own. All right, so I am taping down that side. All right. Now, let's see. Did I do that on the other side? Yes, I did. So we're going to have to do the same thing on the other side. All right. Jeez. All right, so I will just chat with you while we make 2 more. Oh my gosh. You know, when I first started doing YouTubes, I would get so upset if I had any sort of blooper or snafu, or if I didn't do everything perfectly in my video. I would, you know, redo it. And, you know, I'm kind of over that, because in real life, things happen. And you know how it goes. So, anyways, and it gives me a lot less stress. Okay, so, all right. Put those down. All right. I just love how it looks. Now, from here, you want to fold your pages, whichever way, you know, you want them to go. What I did on this is I, you know, did it accordion style, one way, one the other way. So, in other words, if this one's folding this way, this one will be folding that way. So you have like a little accordion when it opens, like that. So there you go. And, you know, it doesn't matter which way you have it. So that's cool. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to either round the edges, or, you know, if you don't have a corner rounder here, you don't have to do that. Another thing is, let's see, do I need those rounded on the inside? Yeah, probably. And that's another thing there, is I should have done that before, but oh well. Well, that's not going to work because I folded it together. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to go around, and what I did on this particular one is I sewed all the way around the edges. Now that is definitely not anything that you have to do. You don't have to have a sewing machine. But before we do that, let's take some of the offcuts from the pieces that I used. And we're gonna put some little belly bands on here, you know, and kind of jazz it up. So you can use whatever you have, just scraps. So let's see, what do I have here? Got some vintage music. Yeah, we'll go with that because I like that. I think that that looks really pretty. So we're gonna use my fancy scissors here. Just cut a belly band. We're gonna put that right across there. Doesn't that look good? It already looks good. Oh, so we've got a belly band that way, and maybe a vertical band, right? So let's see, what else do I have here? Got another piece of the same pattern, so I'm going to cut that. And I just like the way these scissors just make a, you know, kind of a decorative edge. I love that. I think that looks fabulous. So we're going to go with that on that right there. Let me cut that down a little bit. Let's see if I got it straight enough. As you guys know, I am cutting challenged. See, I didn't get it right. Oh, I'm going to have to use that on the other side. All right, so I think I'm going to have to mark it because that's how challenged I am. Oh, man. So my daughter's birthday is tomorrow, you guys. So have to wish her a happy birthday. She's going to be 31. Whoa. How in the heck did that happen? I still remember the day, well, you know, the day she was born like it was yesterday. It's craziness. 31 years old. Yay. That doesn't mean I'm getting older, right? No, not at all. All right, so I'm going to tack these down just, no, actually I'm not. I'm going to just flip it over to the other side. And what can we put on this side? I don't know. Let's put a pocket. All right, so what do we have going here? All right, so I am just going to cut a straight line there. We're going to make a pocket. Where do I like the pocket? Do I like it there? Or do I like it there? I don't know. All these choices, right? All right, so I think I like that side. So we're going to go with that. And then let's see what else I have on my example here. I think that's, oh yeah, we've got a side tuck. Okay, so we got to do that. So let's see, what do I have left over? I have this left over. Yes. Now that's upside down, so we're going to have to switch it. Okay, so that looks wonderful too, right? And you can move these all around. Doesn't matter which way you want to do it. So, as you know, I am really, really digging this Rub and Buff gold leaf. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to sew around the whole thing, and I am going to distress the edges with my walnut stain, right? You just go around the edges of all my little bits that I'm adding on, and maybe we're going to use some more masking tape. Let's just think about this for a second here, because I like the whole masking tape look. So I did not do this on my last one, but maybe I will on this one. Is go like right along the outside there and on the other side like that. So that is probably what I'm going to do. So I am going to color another, yes, yet another piece of my masking tape, and do the Rub and Buff around the edges of all of my little bits of, you know, tags, or excuse me, tuck spots and belly bands and all that kind of stuff. And I will be right back. So hold on just a second. Okay, guys, I am back, and here's what I did off camera. I went around the edges of my little pockets and my belly bands like that with the Rub and Buff wax. And then another thing that I did do, because I just liked the way it looked, is on this edge, when I added this side pocket, I added another piece of the masking tape. I love that. I think it looks great. Now, another thing that I wanted to call your attention to is I did go around the edges, and including the edge of the masking tape, with some distress ink in the walnut stain. It just gives it more of a vintage look. So pretty much this is all complete, but in my mind, no. So all the little offcuts that we had from, you know, when we cut this down to size, just use them as little bits of ephemera. Isn't that cute? Look at this cute little doodad. I love that. going to stick that in there, or, oh wait, look at that. I'm going to add that on there as another little tuck right there. So I'm going to just stick that on there real quick because I think that looks great. So we're going to put that right along there. And let's see, maybe I'll do a little fancy edge here because you know me, more is more. And let's distress this guy up. So you get the idea. And it's really, really fun because did I know I was going to add this cute little embellishment onto that pocket? No, but I let the offcuts dictate what was going to be next, basically. And I just think that that is awesome. Look how cute that is. So let's see, what other offcuts do we have? Oh man, I got lots of offcuts here. Let's see, this is one that I did not use. Let's see what else we have. Let me get my act together here, which is, as you know, something today. Here's another offcut. Let's stick that back there. That looks great. Along the side here. Oh, look at this. Look at that page. That piece of paper there. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, you guys, this is so fun. All right, so let's see. What do I have to go over here? I do have, as you guys know, I love postcards. So let's see what we got here. Does that look good? Yes, it does. Doesn't that look fabulous? Oh man, and then, oh, look at this little cutie right here. Isn't she cute? She could go right in there. Or no, wait, even, you know what? She could go right in there. I like her the best because she looks kind of angel. She's kind of angelic, I guess is the correct word. She's kind of angelic, just like these little guys right there. Oh, yay! And then, like I did in my example, I mean, you guys can go nuts with this. I added just a little card at the bottom here. I did a fabric and lace and paper snippet along the side and just added some more little bits of ephemera on the inside of that. You know, I mean, just have fun with it. It's so much fun. So there is that. Let's see. Now, one question that I asked myself is, well, how do you attach this to your journal page? So let me get out a page from where this is going to go. Hold on just a second here. Edith Holden. Okay, so what you have to think about, and this is where, you know me, I got to be smarter than the paper. Okay, I'm going to move this guy a little bit in so that he stays inside. Is you got to think of, okay, here's my page in my journal, right? How do you want it to flip out? So if I attach it right here along that side, it's going to flip out like that, which looks great. Or you could do it along the other side like that, and then have it open like that. Okay, let's do that. So you just kind of have to play around with it and go, okay, where do I want this in my journal? Right? Okay, so yes, sirree, yet another piece of masking tape. See, right there where I added it on to my journal page, same deal. Same kind of thing. All right, so I am just gonna do yet another piece, and if I thought about this, I could have counted how many pieces of masking tape you need, but I did not do that. So we're gonna go along the side there. And another thing I was thinking is, well, what if you don't have masking tape? So basically what this is a hinge. What if you don't have the masking tape as a hinge? Well, washi tape is always good, although what I have found through experience with washi tape is it's not that durable, at least the brands that I have. So what I do, see, I can't even get this one off, but if you take a strip of washi, put some glue behind it, just because I think it makes it more durable, because what I found with the washi that I have used in the past is truly, it does not stay stuck down. All right, so there you have it. So here is our triple fold out. See, and then it fits right inside your junk journal like that. Isn't that fabulous? So there you have it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I hope you do too. What I'm going to do in the next journal is, I'll sew around this particular edge there, but you guys get the idea. I want to make sure that that is secured down, so I will go along the side there. But there you have it. 2 more things on household items: masking tape and book pages. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I encourage you to do some more pattern mixing and just go to town with all of your embellishments and ephemera. And this just gives you so many different options for adding additional beauty into your junk journal. I mean, look at this. I've got a little, another one of those little snippets along the side. Look how pretty that would be. Oh man. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video. I've got another idea for using up some more household items. So have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you soon.